Good morning. Happy Juneteenth. 6/19/19. To God be the glory. I tell you, I was looking forward to this day with my kids at the school. I wanted to have a Juneteenth celebration. For those who don't know about Juneteenth, it is a celebration or commemoration of the true emancipation of slavery, where some of the slaves got word that they were truly free, and it was based out of Galveston, Texas. And do some more research, but some people observe it, some people don't. I know there's an effort for it to become a national holiday, but just know today that you are free naturally, spiritually, especially if the Lord is your Redeemer, your Father, your King. We walk in that freedom every day. We're in Leviticus 19, and I tell you, we have to always go back. This is my Little Rock cup that I took my son to Central High School, and I said, you need to know about the Little Rock Nine and what those fearless teenagers did back then in 1957, right? How they desegregated schools, and the National Guards had to come, but they were focused. Why? Because they were brilliant geniuses and they were courageous. Don't you be dismayed because you're going into the university and you're the minority. You've been in that place before, but guess what? You're now becoming a man. See, when you were a child, you thought as a child, you reasoned as a child, you spoke as a child. Now that you are becoming a man, you put away those childish things, and you show who a true man of God is. A bold lion, but a hard-working ant too. So you could be fierce like the king of the jungle, but know that you have the work ethic. In Proverbs 6, it talks about an ant who has no overseer, no ruler, no king, but he stores his harvest, right? He stores his work. He works hard. And that's what my son is going to have to do. And that's what our young people all around. Come on now. We are not slaves. We are not in bondage. Stop making excuses as far as the white man, this and that. Okay, we know about our circumstances, but God has given us gifts and favor. Like I said, my son is in that university for a reason, and what he does with it, that's on him. He's going to have to live with it. But know that the Lord parted the Red Sea for him to be there. He was named the 17th when they said, oh, we only could get 16 scholars. God was at that table. So God can do anything. Nothing is impossible. In Leviticus 19, so many regulations and laws so that God would be glorified. And it keeps on saying, for I, the Lord, your God, am holy. He wants to make sure that we are displaying holiness. So it talks about looking out for the poor in verse 10, not to steal, again, to be righteous toward our neighbor in verse 15. And verse 18 is very important, not to hold grudges, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor. We are to show the loving kindness, the grace, and the mercies that the Lord has given us to everyone. We're to let it go if someone has wronged us, right? We have the gift of God, which is eternal life, and we're to spread that horizontally. We don't have any time to hold grudges. Verse 28 is something important too. My son said, well, Mom, what would you do if I came back with a tattoo, first semester of college? He knows my opinion of that. And verse 28 says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. I think I'm just going to have to just remind him that. Now, if we already, got the tattoos, hey, hopefully it's something that glorifies God, but, you deal with your maker on that. But just go ahead and read verse 32. It says, honor our older people, our elders who came before us in this Juneteenth, and know that the tattoo that we should have is the love of God, right? Implanted under our skin, but mostly in our hearts, so we can spread that among the brethren and out here in the world. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day celebrating true liberty, freedom, and enjoy God's blessings. Good day.